The first Blackfyre War of Succession took place in 336 AC. The pretender, Maelys Blackfyre, Lord Paramount of Westerlands and Reach, and brother to the late King Daemon IV, had gathered an army of mercenaries, adventurers, and Richmond volunteers to try and press his claim on the Iron Throne. The reigning King Gerald I Blackfyre, son of the late King Daemon, was joined by his master of coin and mentor, Stefan Baratheon of the Stormlands, his brother-in-law, Theo Karstark of the North, and, crucially, his cousin, Aegor Dragonscale of the Trident, as well as all the minor lords of the Vale, whom the king had ruled as crown prince for a decade and a half. Maelys the Pretender, meanwhile, could not even convince his wife Ella Tyrell to join him, so the Westerlands and Reach, together with Dorne and the Iron Islands, remained officially neutral in the conflict. By reappointing Aegor Dragonscale as Hand, securing his loyalty, it seemed the king had avoided certain defeat. Had Aegor joined the rebels, it seems likely that Aenys' wife would have also joined the fray, and perhaps even the Dornish. But even without their support, Maelys the Pretender was a formidable foe. He moved quickly into the Crownlands, laying siege to King's Landing within months. A master of logistics and supply, Maelys also organized about half of his large besieging force into a mobile field army. Knowing Crown loyalist contingents from the south would have to cross the Crownlands to join forces with those from the north, Maelys led his army to swiftly defeat these contingents before they could move to the Royal Army camp at Sow's Head, buying himself time to finish the siege. During the war, King Gerald was able to deal with another one of his enemies, his bastard half-brother Jaenar. When the royal spies discovered that Jaenar had been trying to assassinate his brother, the king, before the king could definitively prove Jaenar's illegitimacy, the king sent men to imprison his half-brother. Jaenar was sent to the wall, never to be heard from again. The first major battle of the war was a rebel victory. A 12,000-man army led by Aegor Dragonscale was attacked by Aenys' much larger mobile army at Hayford and decisively defeated. Aegor Dragonscale's son Jacaerys was slain in the ensuing rout. The rest of the war was a race against the clock, as the inhabitants of King's Landing resorted to eating rats and cats, and a constant barrage of Aenys' trebuchets weakened the walls more every day. The royal army camp at Sow's Head swelled with reinforcements from the Vale and the Crownlands, ready to move the moment it was deemed safe to relieve the city. But King Gerald's most loyal vassal and master of coin, Stefan Baratheon, had not been idle in the meantime. While the rebel forces were weakened from months of living in their muddy siege camp, the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands moved in with a fresh force from Storm's End, attacking Aenys' besieging army directly and relieving the capital. The royal army at Sow's Head, hearing of the relief of King's Landing, marched south to intercept the fleeing rebels, and in 2 further battles near the city, managed to decisively defeat the rebel army. Maelys the Pretender himself was slain by Lord Jaime Derry, just outside the walls of King's Landing. The first Blackfyre War of Succession was over, and Ella Tyrell, while she was not punished because she had not participated in the rebellion, was forced to marry another Blackfyre, young dwarf prince Rhaegar. The next years were quiet at the royal court, but certainly not quiet for its vassals. Infighting in the north and a convenient series of suspicious Karstark deaths resulted in the deposition and return of Lord Paramount Theo Karstark, the king's brother-in-law. War also broke out between Ella Tyrell of the Westerlands and Reach and Aegor Dragonscale over some minor Riverlander territory. His enemies divided, King Gerald felt safe enough to enjoy himself, making some improvements to his castles and participating in tourneys. The king even took on a young peasant boy, Ormond, as his squire. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJ Gaming, and welcome back to your boy, Gerald Blackfyre, who has, he's apparently this one. Oh no, I remember that, we imprisoned our bastard half-brother, right? Where is he? He's at the wall, yeah, Jaenar. Yeah, welcome back. We beat off the first big challenge to our rule in the form of our uncle, Maelys Blackfyre, who was killed in personal combat by Lord Jaime of the Crabs, and is leaving behind a a daughter, actually. I didn't see that. Deoril of the Reach. Heir to the Reach, I suppose? No, she's not. Oh no, we have another Blackfyre. Oh, we have Daemon. Ooh. Are you... Oh, right, that's Rhaegar's son. Yeah, I vaguely remember now. This is the dwarf heir to the Reach and the Westerlands. Very, very good. Yes, so the first major challenge to our rule has been done. We've had 4 years of, well, relative peace, at least in the Red Keep. Not so much in the other parts of the realm. I have had a couple of requests of some stuff to do and some people to look up, some fates to see what happened to some of the characters we've come to know and love from either the series, the book series, or this playthrough. First of all, we are going to have a look at Dark Sister, because of course we hold Blackfyre, but where is Dark Sister, right? I don't know. Let's have a look at that. Maybe it's not even in the game. Let's see, Dark Sister. No, it doesn't seem to be in the game. Maybe in the Valyrian Steel tab. She owns of Valyrian Blades. Inspiration, Blackfyre. No, it doesn't seem to be here. So I guess maybe Bloodraven took it with him. Our great uncle. Where is he? Maelys Blackfyre. Captain General. This is another Maelys Blackfyre? No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. It's a different one. Where's Bloodraven? Is he still disappeared? Vanished without a trace. Yeah, I guess he probably holds Dark Sister, right? Yeah, he does. So he probably took it with him to his woody, foresty cave. He's still disappeared. All right. So that's one request I got. Another one that a lot of you guys pointed out, both in the Discord and as comments on the below the video, is that my sons have different hair color than me. So, you know, they might well be bastards, because some other commenters noticed that our wife seemed to be very, very close with the Carthene adventurer that had passed by here a couple of episodes ago, 1 or 2 episodes ago, and you know, she might have gotten it on a bit too well with that particular merchant. So it might well be that Lord Paramount Heirs of the Vale is a bastard. Can we investigate your legitimacy? We can't. I guess then in that case there's not much we can do, really. Other than, well, I could have a look, I guess, in the... But do I want to spoil it? No, I kind of want to keep it ambiguous. I kind of want to keep you guys guessing as well. Although, yeah, I'm not quite sure how the Valyrian genetics work. It does, yeah, it does look like most of my family has the white Valyrian hair and not the Westerosi Valyrian hair. Prince Daemon does, though. It's also a little bit suspicious, I would say. Although that's maybe because Lady Paramount Ella is not Valyrian. I'm not quite sure how that works. So there's not too much we can do about that. There was another request to have a look at a couple of people who we've grown to know and love. For example, we have, where is he? Stokeworth. The House of Silent Watcher. They are still around. This is the house of the famed General Tristan the Defender, who was kind of the main character there for a while, a couple of playthroughs ago. He did basically all the work of cutting down, of uniting the 7 kingdoms in the regency of King Aegor, I believe. And also during the actual reign of King Aegor. He helped to fight the Iron Islands 2 times. I think he fought against the Vale, against the North. So he, this man is kind of our, kind of the Marcus Agrippa to our Augustus. And if you understand that reference, or kind of the Belisarius to our Justinian. He is still around, and his grandson, his 30-year-old grandson, is right now still the Lord of Duskendale. Of course, after the 2 defiances of Duskendale, the big revolts during the early reign of King Aegor, we revoked Duskendale from its previous rulers and granted it to Tristan the Defender as a reward for all his hard work. His family is still around. There's been 4 Lords of Duskendale of his house. He's married well, it seems, to House Wexley, and to House. He's got a bastard. He married into this random peasant, whoever he is, Manfrey, Lord of Driftmark. Oh, I see. Tiana Tarth. House Tarth. Okay, so this is another good marriage. I don't know why you guys are Lords of Driftmark, though. Lord Perkin of Silent Watcher is the Lord of Driftmark. So, House of Silent Watcher. We should maybe rename that house. But this is Tristan the Defender's house. They're doing well for themselves. They're slowly expanding. We have the Fossaways, who are still around, I believe. Let's see. Where is the High Lord here? Who is your... Yeah. Lara of Ocean Road. A descendant of the House Fossaway. The house that was granted Cracklaw Point. And Derek Fossaway is the one who... one of our generals. One of Maelys' personal generals. One of the Band of 9. Who served us... Well, I wouldn't say well, but he served us for decades. And we eventually rewarded him with a nice duchy. I don't know where he... I think he's all the way up here, right? So I don't know why his family didn't inherit this particular duchy. I don't quite know why that is. It seems that... Wow. Jeez. Seems that most of his family died of either the plague or grayscale. So that's not great, I guess. Okay, well. But the Fossaways are still around. Although they might not be for long, because this lady married Ethan Dane of Ocean Road. So the Danes might become the ones to rule the Fossaway domains. That's not great for House Fossaway. Okay, who else do we have? We have, of course, the Baratheons, who are still around. They have been loyalists to the Blackfyres ever since the days of Stefan Baratheon, who was our Hand of the King for a long time, I think under Aegor. Stefan Baratheon right now is our Master of Coin, the grandson of the original Stefan Baratheon, who is already age 58. That gives you a sort of an idea of how long we've been playing, which has been nearly a century, I think. 80 years, 81 years. We have, of course, Anders Baratheon, the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. We helped him out in repelling an invasion from the... It was not the Kingdom Beyond the Wall, but it was a powerful wildling lord. I forget the name. So the Baratheons are still here. I think one of them is in our Kingsguard, right? Gaben. Yeah, Gaben was our Master of Coin for a while. He's still around. Sarya Baratheon we kept at our court. We never married her after she married King Aegor. So she died having left only Queen Alysanne, our wife, as a child. Serban Baratheon, yeah, he's still in the Kingsguard, actually. I think he's been in the Kingsguard, I think, since age 15. I think we put him on the Kingsguard very early on, so that the line of Gaben Baratheon was bypassed in favor of the line of Endryon. Alright, we have the Martells, of course. Let's have a look at them. Doran Martell, my grandfather, was killed in a tourney. Lisette Martell, we haven't really heard that much from House Martell other than our mother, Maya, who famously cheated on our father, leaving behind Jaenar and possibly also Rhaenys as bastards. I think there's no possibly about it even, but I think the event just didn't fire. But I think there was an event. One of you guys pointed this out, so the fact that Jaenar is a bastard also kind of implies that our heritage is in question, since we are also the son of Maya. But there was an event that during the investigation of Jaenar Blackfyre's legitimacy that implicated Rhaenys, but not us. So I think we are probably safe. And I also am not quite sure if the timelines line up. So I'm not quite sure if Ellard Blackmont was already her lover when we were born, because there's an 8-year gap between us and Rhaenys. So I'm not quite sure. I think probably not. I think Maya Martell. I think I was probably conceived during the bedding ceremony, during the marriage of Maya and my father. So I think I'm probably fine. I'm probably not a bastard. So that's the Tyrells. We have, of course, the Martells. We have, of course, House Tyrell. Where is the Mace Tyrell? Lord Paramount Mace Tyrell of the Reach, who died of grayscale. Luthor Tyrell. Then Mathos was sent to the Night's Watch, I believe. Did we do that? I don't quite recall. Probably. Yeah, no, I think we did. I think he revolted against us. We have Ella Martell, of course, who is now married to Rhaegar Blackfyre. And one other of you guys pointed out that this is probably not a good idea from a gameplay standpoint, and I agree with that, but I think it makes sense anyway. We have Lord Paramount Lancel of the Reach, who died. I think he was the Lord. We murdered him. Yeah, that in suspicious circumstances. Yeah. So this branch of the Tyrell dynasty is hanging by a thread, which is probably why Ella Lannister, because she really is a Lannister, is the current heir, the current ruler of the Reach. We have Jenna Lannister, who died childless at a very young age of the Great Sickness. Very sad. Any other famous Tyrell people here? Garth Greenhands, is that him? No, it's not him, right? Garth Tyrell, known as Garth the Gross, yeah. He's got 2 bastard sons. He dances with Sansa Stark at the wedding to Tyrion Lannister. But not much known about this guy, it seems. Garrett Tyrell, Luthor Tyrell. So what about the Lannisters? What happened to them? I think they're still around. Some of them are still around. Let's see. History. House Lannister. Yeah, still 19 living members. But they did lose the Westerlands. I think some of them are even still landed. Can we see that somewhere? Yeah, this says held kingdoms, but that doesn't really say anything about if it's currently held or not. So yeah, this is of course Kevin Lannister. This is the Kevin Lannister, I think. Oh no, it's not. No, it's the grandchild of the Kevin Lannister. So this is not the branch of Tywin, because Tywin died very young, if you guys recall. It was all the way at the beginning. We made him our Hand of the King, but he pretty much immediately died, which was a shame because he's got some great stats. But basically all the Lannisters alive right now are descendants of Kevin Lannister, although there's probably some distant branches. Jaerion is still alive. Jaerion Lannister, that's his Tyrion's favorite uncle. He survived, but not very long. We have, yeah. So basically, we can check, I guess, who has. Yeah. So this guy has a strong claim on the Kingdom of the Westerlands. We can see if there's any other Lannisters that have strong claims. Only 3. So Andros, Shara, and Miriel. Shara Lannister, where are you? Uthor. This is a lord still. Lord Uthor of Westbrook. Still a ruling Lannister guy. And we have Miriel Lannister, married to Edwin Baratheon. Okay. Boros Baratheon, so I guess he's going to inherit the claim to the Westerlands, yeah? Yeah. Boros and his brother Julian are connected to House Lannister. Oh, this is the main branch of the House Baratheon, actually. That's tricky. That's something that Lord Stefan might press at some point, because there have been a lot of infighting between our vessels. So let's keep an eye on this branch of the Baratheon family, because they will inherit the claim to the Westerlands through Lady Miriel. Oh, those are the Lannisters. We have the Greyjoys. Are they still in charge? They are, yeah. And I think they lost the Iron Islands for a while. It was quite messy there at first. Yeah, they lost it for about, 7 years? To the House Harlaw, I believe. House Drum, yeah. Dunstan Drum, yeah. Dunstan the Ambitious. No longer, actually. Oh, it was quite a while that there was no holder. Was it really 14 years, no holder? I guess so. Okay, well, and then we of course have House Stark, who we already looked at briefly in the previous episode. There's not many of them left, and really no official ones left. Only a couple of ones who adopted the name. Well, I know Raya is still left. She's an official Stark still. She is a direct descendant of Edwyle Stark, and Brandon Stark, Rickard Stark. So this is, I think, the last of the Starks, Rhea Stark. And then there's another bastard child, Lyanna Stark, right? Lyanna Storm. And there's Eddard Snow. I think those are the only 2 Stark members, right? No, it's only these 2. So it's Lyanna Stark and Rhea Stark who are still left. We looked at that already in last episode. We could have a look at the Arryns, I suppose, because of course we revoked the High Lordship of the Vale, the Kingdom of the Vale, from its previous owners, which was Celaena Arryn. We found a opportunity to arrest her and granted her her land to our Crown Prince Daemon. Right now it's sort of the traditional heir title. We gave it now to our son Jaehaerys, who actually that might not have been a great idea to do that yet, because this child might well be a bastard. But I mean, I think one of the things in George R. R. Martin's work is that it doesn't really matter what your bloodline is. You know, people remember. It's also in the House of the Dragon show. Actually, people remember your name, not your bloodline. People don't really care if you're truly the descendant of whoever person. It's just what most people believe is true. That's important, right? But yeah, on the other hand, I would prefer to keep my nice white Valyrian hair. But let's see. We have our Ward Ormond. We're going to look at the Arryns. Yeah, let's do that. History. Celaena Arryn. There's still 21 members of House Arryn. There's Jon Arryn. This is the Jon Arryn, I think. Yeah. He broke free of Blackfyre rule during the regency of King Aegor, but we later reconquered him. When was that? It was independent for quite long, 16 years. It was Jon, then it was Osric. Osric died childless, so it passed to his cousin Celaena, who lost the title. There's Guy Tully, who now holds. Oh, he died stillborn. So who holds now the? This guy's a bastard. He does have a claim, a weak claim. He's my friend. That's interesting. Lord Wallace Stone, Lord of the Bite. Oh yeah, I remember him. I think I cut it out, but he was one of the first to join our side of the war in one of the wars. I'm not quite sure which war, but he joined us very early on, and I was kind of tempted to give him the Vale for a while. I wasn't aware that he was pretty much the direct descendant of Celaena Arryn. That's pretty cool. All right, well, those are the Arryns. We can have a look at the Tullys, if they are still around. This is the Seven Kingdoms. I wanted to look at the Kingdom of the Trident. Elston Tully, oh yeah, remember him. He died, I think, in personal combat. We married him matrilineally to Shiera. This was the oldest daughter of King Aegor. For a while, I think she even was the heir. This is, of course, the start of the House Dragon scale. We haven't renamed them yet, but that's how we got there. We pressed the claim of Elston Tully, I believe. I think that's what happened, right? We have Hoster Tully. Is this the? So this is the son of Hoster Tully, right. So this is sort of the equivalent to Edmure Tully, I guess. Elston Tully, yeah. So Hoster Tully did hold his kingdom for quite a while. I think partially independently. It's not mentioned here. Oh no! I think the Riverlands was never independent. It was the Iron Islands, the Vale, and the North, right? Yeah. All right. So those are, I think, the main houses. Anyone else we can have a look at? Who was alive already? The Selmies, maybe, or we could do the High Towers. We can have a look at the High Towers. Sure. Uther Hightower. We have Baelor Leighton Hightower. So he was already around. He died about 40 years ago. This is the actual Lord of the Hightower in this Olenna Tyrell. No, the actual Lord of the Hightower also in the books. He does some mysterious shit up in his palace. He was succeeded by his his son was succeeded directly by his son. Pretty cool. I think nothing that, like, the parts that we didn't directly interfere with seem to have done mostly what they would do historically. So that's somewhat good, at least. All right, I think with that little overview, I think it's probably time to keep going. Let me just drink some water here. All right, let's keep going. We were also planning to maybe imprison the Paramount Theo of the North, right? And grant his kingdom to somebody else. He's got minus 71 opinion of us. Why is that? Known murderer, yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I suppose. He hates us, which is very, very dangerous. We're still friends with this random guy. And of course, we're friends to pretty much the heir to the Vale. Are we gonna grab the north? Yeah, we were gonna do that, right? We were gonna restore House Stark. That's I think that sounds like fun. And I also think that Lord Paramount Theo is an ungrateful little bastard who's already in factions, even though we did our best to murder his murder his family and and make sure that he re-inherited his position after it was seized by Riessa, his sister. Maybe he begrudges us for that. Okay, but we were gonna wait for the war between Aegor Blackfyre and Ella to die down, right? So that they could help us in this war, but that's gonna be a while, I think. And I'm pretty sure we can probably handle it just with us, maybe the Vale and the Stormlands, and I think those two will probably join us. So let's do that. Oh, we have Barbara Streisand here. Let's imprison Lord Paramount Theon, yes. My guards failed to capture Lord Paramount Theon, but has now raised his flag in rebellion. That's no big surprise. Everybody please honor your obligations. Meanwhile, we will... I will honor your allegiance to take up arms to defend the realm against the Iron Throne's enemies. Great. And also my son will join me. The Vale and the Stormlands have joined me. I think that should be plenty. I'm not gonna raise the armies of the Reach and the Trident because I think that's a bit gamey. They are fighting a war right now. So where is the army of the... Oh, here they are. You're gonna lower your guys because you guys are fighting a war. You're not gonna help me out. And that's fair enough, I suppose. We have a pretty big army even without them. So everybody please convene down here in King's Landing. We will lead the troops ourselves. I think we could use the experience, right? We could even switch to war focus, I guess. No, I think we're too early for that, probably. Yeah. All right. Will we lead the troops, though? Is that a good idea, or would we have Gerald handle it? Gerald and Ellen Rodiger. I think that's fine. Yeah, we have a ton of great new commanders, actually. Gerald, yeah, we have Medwick, the Reachman. You can lead the right flank, and then we have... Parman is a flanker. We will put you on the left flank. People, Stormlanders, please join me here. The Vale can do what they want. It's a good tradition to have some gossip around a pregnant woman. Oh, she's pregnant again. Right. I'll have some maids dispatched. Bring me the greatest knight in all the realm who died, Sir Alan Prester. All right. We have a good replacement for you. This guy's pretty great. He's gay like me. Cool. We're gonna do a Loras Tyrell Renly situation. Ooh, another son, Gaiman. I'm gay. I have a son. I call him Gaiman. Sure, why not? Ormond, my man, how are you doing? This guy's turning out, well, not great actually. Looking at these base stats, that's not fantastic, but he is pretty damn honorable. We might want to make him Master of Laws if he turns out better than my wife. Prefer not to though, because my wife is pretty great. And she's my wife, so she will be angry. 30k troops, that should be quite a lot, but we will wait for the rest of these Stormlands to arrive. New Lord Commander on the wall. Okay, Anders Baratheon died, huh? Edmund Borrell is the new Lord Commander, alright. Oh yeah, we are also still improving the Red Keep. We will build a castle town here. We can also continue improving the Summer Hall. I think that's all worthwhile improvements. Okay, 37,000 troops. Come on, Gerald, let's go. Let's move up the King's Road, past the Freylands, and move directly on Winterfell. We may lose some troops to attrition, though. Ooh, nice. We lose the dishonorable trade. Excellent work, Alison. Thank you. That is great, because that is just my 10+10 opinion for all my vessels, which is well worth it. Let's move north. We'll keep our army together for a while. I know some of you guys don't like it when I... Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do it. Maybe we should... You guys can stop attaching to me. My Master of Whisper is... yeah, it's good to be her... Stay her friend, but 80 gold. No. You can have 15 gold. There you go. Stay friendly with me, though. We could use... Oh, we have this... we have the Master of Flea Bottom. He's ambitious. Ambitious and gay. Nice. I mean... if you're gay in a medieval society, I think it makes sense that you would surround yourself with other homosexuals, right? Because otherwise it would be a very, very lonely existence, right? Because you don't have anybody to talk to about your sexual nature. 8,000 troops. Here we go. Lord Roose, Silverreed in the swamps, in the Quannockman swamps. Oh, am I? I wasn't leading these troops, right? I mean, fine, I guess. Are we going to go for it? Or are we going to have our Kingsguard handle it? I mean, I'm not particularly brave or glory-seeking, right? No, I will let my Kingsguard handle it. I thank you for defending me. Up, there we go. That's the first major battle of the war. High Lordship of Casterly Rock. I will adopt the arms and words of my ancestor, Lord Victor II Tyrell. Okay. What was your... You were a Tyrell. Okay. Were you? When did we... Oh, okay, yeah, I guess he was a Gallister. Alisand Gallister. Okay, fine, man. I would say if you claim Casterly Rock, you should be a Lannister, but that's fine. Not a big battle. 6,000 troops dead. We're at 62% already. Let's move on to Winterfell. Jaehaerys. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my son, Jaehaerys Blackfyre. I'm ambitious, gregarious, lustful, proud. I'm a pretty great character, actually. I'm like well, what kind of guy am I? Lustful, ambitious, proud, gregarious, temperate, cynical. I'm kind of like Renly, maybe. A little bit, yeah. Alright. What will we do with Jaehaerys, though? Will we have our mom educate him? Again? She's already educating two of our family members. Do we have any... We could have Aegor Dragonscale train him in war. Duelist, skilled fighter. Yeah, we can groom him for command. Highly, best equipment possible, obviously. Okay, Aegor, my man, please train my son. I'm glad he accepted guardianship. Great. Paranoid. Okay. That's not great. But paranoid's actually pretty good. It's +2 intrigue, -1 diplomacy. And it makes you much less likely to die by plots, I think. Can we storm this place? No. What is the... I mean, I kind of want this siege to go fast, so we will replace you with a siege leader, Medwick. Medwick, you can replace Gerald. Besiege Winterfell. And everybody... Oh, he's already at 100%. What happened? I guess we won another battle. Oh, we occupied some stuff down here in Greywater Watch. Alright. Fine by me. I don't need to occupy Winterfell. I just want to revoke Winterfell from you, Lord Paramount Theo, and force demands. The war has been won, and the rebel armies have been crushed by your brave loyalists. Lord Gilwood Coldwater? Who are you? This man was rebelling against me? I mean, he's a little kid, I guess. So I guess I'd bend the knee. It's on the edge, though, because he really shouldn't have joined that. Send him to the... He will forfeit the north. Yes, please. This man, Harlan Manderly. We can seize White Harbor from him. But nah, we have no quarrel with you, Harlan. Bend the knee, please. We usurp the title Kingdom of the North from Lord Paramount Theo of Winterfell. We will also revoke the Lordship of Winterfell itself. Thank you. And ideally, I want to revoke the High Lordship as well. But I guess that would incur tyranny. My prisoner is complaining about this dark cell in the dungeon. How much do we hate him? We just kind of think he's ungrateful, right? Just keep him in the dungeon. Banished to the Night's Watch. Who will inherit your land? Robin Karstark was married to Benjen Wolf. And is probably going to die soon. And then Harlan Wolf will inherit. Okay, this guy is great. That's fine by me, actually. Alright. Banished to the Night's Watch. Do it. He's your brother at the Night's Watch, my rival, together with my... I think my two brothers are in here, right? Court. Blackfyre. Some Blackfyres here, right? They should be. Here they are, yeah. Janar Blackfyre. And Aenys Blackfyre should be here as well. Or maybe he died. Did he die already? Oh no, of course he died. We didn't send him to the wall. He died in battle. Right. Alright. Yes, we won the war against the North. Who will we put on the throne of the North, though? Will we put a Blackfyre on there? We could give it to Theo's wife, I guess. Theo's ex-wife. Larissa Blackfyre, here she is. Can we do that? No, we can't give her any land. We could marry her to matrilineally to whoever we want to give it to, though. We wanted to give it to a Stark, right? Kingdom of the North. Yeah, let's have a look. Claimants. Rhea Stark, yep. We want to give it to one of the grandsons, right? And hope that they will take up their ancestral name of Stark. We could give it to this girl, the snow bastard. Leona Stark. Who's your dad? Oh, nobody knows, huh? She's got Valyrian steel, really? Ice. Oh, she holds ice. That's great, actually. I really like that. Maybe we should give it to you. Maybe we should. It's tricky. I'm kind of in doubt who to give this to. Maybe Eddard Snow, Justiciar of King's Course. That's a possibility, because you are the son of Renly Stark, who probably helped the North at some point, right? I'm not quite sure if he did. Let's have a look. Theo, Jorah, Renly. Yeah. He was the last king in the North of House Stark. So we should give it to his son, I would say. Eddard Snow. I don't really mind that he's a bastard. You want to come over to my court, my man? No, I guess not. We would like to marry you then to the ex-wife, to Larissa Blackfyre. Invite to court. I think I'm just gonna cheat that, because I think if I would tell him, okay, I'm gonna give you the North if you come to my court, he would come, right? There he is, Eddard Snow, my man. We are also gonna divorce you from your current wife. We can't do that, I guess, but we could murder her, I guess. Are we gonna do that for real? Like with a plot? Sure, why not? Well, no, because we have to do it fast, because Larissa is already pregnant. we kind of want that kid to be in the true line of succession, right? Starkglass, pretty good name though. So I think we're just gonna cheat that one as well. Can we kill? It's a bit gamey what we're doing, but I think it's pretty cool. Lizara dies. There she is. Okay, so you are single, my man. Where is this boy? Starkglass. Eddard Starkglass. Should we do it matrilineally or not? I do kind of want the Stark name to rule in the North. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure if I really want Blackfyres on the throne of every single Lord Paramountcy. It would be cool, I guess, but I also prefer to have the Starks back. I think they're cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just marry them normally. Eddard Snow, my man, it's your lucky day. I'm gonna marry you to my half-sister, Larissa Blackfyre. Here you go. And then we will grant you. Man, you are terrible, by the way. This guy, look at him. He is shit. It's a shame we can't give it to Larissa. She's still pregnant, right? No, not anymore, I guess. We will give you the Lordship of Winterfell. Here you go. And then we will give you the Kingdom of the North. Here you go. We would like a non-aggression pact, though. Okay, you agree. Some of your kin are unhappy that you granted. Don't cry to me. Don't cry to me. They were expecting to be granted the title myself. Okay, we will grant titles to whoever I like. Thank you, indeed. You guys will have plenty of opportunity to get a title, man. The war has subsided. I will reappoint the Old Council. Pay homage to his rightful liege. She's refused. Okay, fine. I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lady Paramount Ella Tyrell, who is invading my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. Would be eternally grateful for your support. Yes, stand down. Yes, I will of course obey. Okay, good, nice. That's good. I don't know what she was doing. Signed after the Reachman War for the Lordship of Broad Arch and Lordship of Claw Isle. Screw you, don't do that. Heirs of the Ville has inherited the lordship of the Gates of the Moon. Okay. So we have Eddard Snow, Stark Glass, on the throne of the North. I think he will probably be asked to be legitimized, which we will grant him. So let's wait for that. Otherwise, I kind of like the name Stark Glass as well. I think that's a pretty cool name. He is the last sort of Stark descendant. The most direct one, at least. So if we legitimize him, we'll be fine. Alright. After listening to the advice... the advice of a group of my bannermen led by Lord Odric Dustin of the Barrowlands, I hereby relinquish my position of Lord Paramount of the North in favor of Bernard Karstark. Welp. Okay, the Karstarks are back, I guess. Here he is. I guess that's fine. It's a bit of a shame that we married our daughter off to him, though. But I mean, if the North really doesn't want to be ruled by this guy that we picked, that's fine, I suppose. I guess Theo oh, okay, he's gone again. After listening to a group of Lord Paramount of the North, I hereby relinquish my position in favor of Rickard Karstark. Alright. I see. Here he is. Rickard Karstark, who are you? Brandon died in the dungeons of Lord Paramount Jor of the North. Rickard the Peaceful. This seems to be sort of the main branch of House Karstark, rather than this secondary branch that produced most of the Kings of the North. I mean, it's fine, I guess. you guys do you. I'm sick of the infighting in the North, man. We improved our relations at least with Lord Paramount Rickard. That was a bit more messy than I thought it would be. I guess it's fine. We could marry... can we do a non-aggression pact with you? No, right? No, we're not married into your family. I guess we can marry Lady Paramount Sabitha to somebody. Maelys. Sure. That's worth it, I think. We already have a non-aggression pact in the bargain, and if Rickard dies soon enough, then Blackfyre will eventually be on the throne of the North. Anyway. My wife will give birth on our auspicious stars. Okay, great. I guess she's pregnant again. I missed that. That was messy. but that's fine. I kind of like that. Eddard Snow. Okay, nobody accepted Eddard Snow. He ruled for a grand total of 3 months. And then his successor ruled for a grand total of 1 month. Oh well. Janar, Rhaegar and I had the greatest time together. I'm sure they'll like each other better now. Janar and Rhaegar have met and liked each other. That's good. Today I was approached by my friend Mattos. Apparently he is concerned about my health and thinks I am becoming too frail and thin. If I keep eating so little, he says, I will soon no longer be able to wield a sword, pleasure a woman, or even go out riding. Okay, we could eat a bit more, I guess. He's my friend, right? Oh, and I'm fat. Okay. Damn it. I feel a lot stronger and healthier. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Manfred Storm will be legitimized. He's gay, so fine. Manfred Grandison. Ah, okay. Maybe we should have given him the title, because he is great. Would you like to join me at my court, my man? No, I guess not. We really should have given the North to him. Look at this man. He would have been able to keep it. He's a bastard, though. Let's see if he wants to join us if we send him some money. No, I guess not. Okay. Ah, oh well. We might not have picked the right person for the job in hindsight. Should we do another tourney? Sure. Another son. Jacaerys. Jacaerys is a good name. That's the son of Aegor Dragonscale, who died in the battle for us during the war against Stannis. So sure, he's a genius as well. Lord Rickard of Golden Grove has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Ella's sexual preferences. How should I use this information? She's already in a non-aggression pact with me, right? If so, then I don't really care. But she's in a loyalist faction even. I keep it to myself. Sexual preferences, that's fine. I'm gay. I don't want anybody's sexual preferences to... we became friends with Volderan the Warrior, my master at arms. That's good. Don't bother me with such details. Paramount Rickard Karstark has tried to have Lord Bruce Woolfield arrested, but failed to apprehend him. Racist band is in rebellion. Alright. Unrest in the north continues. Betrothed can marry. My half-sister to Quentin of Pep. Okay, good. I thought we did it matrilineally, actually. But it's not a big deal, I guess. This guy is eventually gonna... Well, not inherit not inherit Dorne. But he will be the brother of the girl who inherits Dorne. Who is unmarried, by the way. Of an aggression pact. Yes, please. Thank you. We could marry her to a Blackfyre, I guess. Do we have any left? Any older ones? Mataris? My half-brother? Sure. Double marriage. It was only rumors at first, but then people started talking, then gossiping. The secret I tried to keep hidden, tried to deny and tried to shun, caught up to me and blared it to some ugly truth. I did not desire the other sex. I wanted a man, not a woman in my bed. I have good reason to believe Prince Jaenar is behind this. Oh, that's... Wow. Okay. That's a good narrative. He told people I'm gay. I mean, he has good reason to hate us. So I guess that makes sense. Jaenar, even from the wall, can do terrible things to our reputation. I think he was also the one who gave us the vicious rumors one, the vicious rumors modifier. So makes some sense. It's just rumors, man. It's just somebody screaming from the wall. I guess he sent some ravens around, telling people I'm gay. Okay, -5 is not a lot though. Damn you, Jaenar. We've sent you to the wall. We gave you that mercy. And now you choose to repay us in this way. How dare you? Torwin of the Iron Islands can be discouraged from conspiratorial factions. If we ask politely, he will say no, I think. So we can threaten him. You are forgiven. Yeah, he's paranoid, right? So he's a bit scared. So he's also not going to join any faction. I think nobody can join factions right now. I think every Lord Paramount, I think, is in a non-aggression pact with me. Or we threatened him to not join any factions. That's pretty great. We can imprison Lady Paramount Ella of the Reach. As she's trying to fabricate a claim on some kind of duchy. We don't care about that. You can do that. How about my heir? How are you doing, little Jaehaerys? Can we do some dynastic meddling? No, I guess not. What about Rhaegar? How's Rhaegar doing? Our true heir by blood. Well, I guess his son is also doesn't have the right hair color. My man, we're gonna do some dynastic meddling for you because you should lose the Craven trait at least. Try to improve Rhaegar's character. Try to improve his look and bearing. We could also get rid of fat, I guess. But let's do his habits first. Should try working harder. Should take his marital responsibilities more seriously. Yeah, try working harder, Rhaegar. Be diligent. Okay, Lord Aegor Dragonskill is going to try again against Stella Tyrell, it seems. He already lost a big chunk of land in the last war, and he's probably not going to win this war either. So it's brave at least. I prefer my vessels not to fight though. Oh, he turned old as we looked at him. He's probably going to die soon. He's got gonorrhea. It's only -1 health. I guess that's fine. Because he's going to live a little bit longer. He's already 50, yeah? We're 42, I guess. Are you still... No, Servin Baratheon. No, I don't want Servin Baratheon to train you. Let's find another good martial character. Volderan, our friend, right? Or Aegor again. Yeah, we could have a look if there's a better person in the realm that could train our son. And probably we should also try to find a master at arms who is a formidable fighter. Do we have anybody who is a formidable fighter in our court? Alan, my Lord Commander, but he is pretty old. Let's find somebody. No murderer will be removed. Oh, that's awesome. You're doing a great job, Lisanne. So I think that's all my negative opinion modifiers removed. That probably helps a lot in keeping the realm together. Yeah. Okay, Teddy is the Fearless, though. He's got some great traits. And he's a formidable fighter, so let's put him in charge. If we can. Why can we not do that? Let's wait for a while. Here he is. Train children, please. And also train my son and heir, if you would. And please stay alive. Yep, great. Thaddeus the Fearless. He's a minor reachman from the Lordship of Dunsbridge. His family member, Axel Dunn. I think his cousin, maybe? Or where is this man? Thaddeus, yeah, his cousin is the Lord of Dunsbridge. So he joined us at court. He's going to train our child, the Lord Paramount of the Vale. Oh shit, I've been recording for like an hour. Okay, this is an extra long episode, I guess. But I will be cutting in it a bit here and there, I think. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna stop it here. It's been a fairly quiet episode, but we've looked around a little bit. We've managed to wrest the north from the clutches of Theo Karstark, only to have it immediately be replaced by two other Karstarks. So that wasn't really productive. But at least this man's heir is now betrothed to a Blackfyre, so maybe that will pay off in the end. Let's see. We also secured our alliance with Dorne some more. And otherwise, it's been a fairly quiet time. We've set up our succession a little bit, because I think our rule is now fairly secure. We have from the wall received some vicious rumors by our hated half-brother. So let's see if the stability of the rule of Gerald will continue. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Please, if you like, join the Discord. There's been more and more discussion going on there. There's links in the video description. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.